Awesome!
Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Housecoat Chat. And yes, I brought my friend Zeus. He's just a little bit lower here, and I will show him off a little later. He decided to stay on my lap, and while where a cat sits, he sits. Anyways, I am here today to discuss a few things that are just a little crazy. The disability thing that the federal government has just said was, hurrah, we're here for the disabled. Well, guess what, folks? That fell flat, and it did nothing really to alleviate the suffering and people that are on disability with the current crop of administrative people in our levels of government, whether it is municipal, provincial, or federally. During these last few years under COVID, under the all sorts of craziness that have affected us as citizens, our purchasing power, our buying power, and the cost of living, and a whole host of things, lack of services, everything else, all is a perfect mixture of grief and hmm, grief. That's all I can say. I want hope. I am a person on disability, and my wife is a person on disability, and we are doing okay. We are definitely feeling the pinch and stuff, and I know there are plenty of people out there that are actually probably doing a lot worse than myself and my wife. What can I tell you other than that I don't like what it is? I don't like the Liberal Party and its policies and what they implemented. I don't like the NDP going along for it. And a shout out to the gentleman, I believe the last name of Prince, who left basically the federal committee on the disability improvement, which has been promised over how many days, and nothing, yet nothing is truly done about it other than lip service and a promise of $200 in a small amount of people's bank accounts come December 2025. I was going to say December 25th. Christmas is on my mind, obviously. Anyways, yes, folks, this is a travesty. It is sad. I am going to do a huge shout out to all these people that need to be contacted. Justin Trudeau, the Liberal Party, David Eby, the NDP leader of British Columbia, I would like to call on John Rustad to step up his game. I would like to see Pierre Poilievre, and I would like to see the opposition parties step up in line and try and improve things for the people with disabilities. I have several health issues and I'm off work because of it. I don't really need to get into a whole lot of details. It doesn't matter. My health is my health and I want the best for myself. If it means that I stop working, then it means I stop working. And that is, ow, look at that little bugger, eh? Just trying to fight me. Oh, he's going to fight me again. Anyway, Zeus is here, and he is my comfort cat. He walked into my life in my pickup truck. I don't know how he got there, but that's where I found him. He was tiny. Yes, he was. Yes, folks, let's get back to the disability thing. I am appalled and everything else by Zeus, and we are going to hopefully make a change. I am going to see my MLA. I am going to pay my MP a visit, Todd Doherty, in the Liberal or the minister that's federal. I'm going to see John Rustad. He is my MLA, and I am going to raise a little ruckus. There are so many things that need to be improved for the people with disabilities. These are people that are have either Down syndrome, wheelchair, health issues like myself, whatever it is. We are struggling, and we see help for a lot of other people that just walk into the country and are getting better care than us disabled people. I have been waiting for over a year for an MRI. Yes, I am arguing with my doctor, my pain specialist, and when is my MRI coming? And you know what? I don't think it ever will. I got lost in the system. Why? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Only my health matters, and I am grateful to be here and talking to you at this moment. But let's get back to all this. Did they have a committee? Yes, they had 100 different recommendations and nothing really changed other than they said if you are on a disability claim at the moment, the federal tax credit for disability, you simply qualify for the extra $200. But guess what, folks? It's not on the individual who is disabled income. It is the household income. Now, for myself and Danica, we receive very little in rebates or subsidies from the government. Yes, we get a bit of this. I think I actually first time ever getting the GST credit in a super long time. That is minute amount of money. I am not going to say that I'm not turning it down if every little penny helps. But at the same token, you know what? Maybe they're taxing us too much if they're giving us a rebate, right? Yes, I'm sorry for the nose weather change. It drips a little. But folks, we need to really start stepping up our game and really challenging everybody that hopefully listens to this video that if you have a disability of any kind, whether you have the tax credit or not, whether you can walk on your two legs or you need a motorized scooter to get around, whether you can speak, whether you can hear, whether you can see, or whatever your disability may be, now more than ever, your voice needs to rise. And you know what, folks? We don't have to march in the streets like the Palestinians or the Freedom Convoy. No, we could do one better. We could just visit, and I mean literally visit your MP and MLA. Now, I know some of you that get around in a wheelchair and get a vehicle, and getting out of a vehicle takes a long time for you to do those things. But if you could, you wheelchair bound people, all show up at an MLA's or an MP's office asking for better and asking them why you're not getting any kind of good help. And don't listen to them talk about what they have. You're asking for more and you need more. We need to raise in the threshold for the house credit tax. You know, if you're on disability in BC, you get a tax credit on disability. I did not know this. I applied for it, and guess what, folks? I am just over the threshold. Just over. I mean, which means I don't benefit from that tax break. Now, I travel a lot to appointments. My wife needs to go to appointments. We have prescriptions. We have a whole host of things. And there are other people way worse off than us or who have more needs and more attention needed to them than myself or Danica. But the point is we need to start speaking up. Yes, we are the most vulnerable people in the society, and the governments of this country are failing us, and we need to rise up. Rise up, folks. I don't care if you're in the wheelchair, walking a stroller, whatever. You need to come on down to your MLA and MP's office and just pay them a visit. Say, hi, my name is Justice Truth. I will use that, okay? Doesn't matter. My name is Justice Truth, and I'm here because I'm finding life to get expensive. I am finding it difficult to get my healthcare needs. I am finding it difficult to get services that I need because there is a huge lineup of people in the, I don't want to say in the way, but there's other people that need the services too. And here we are compounding it by a mass immigration policy that's forcing more undue burden on our healthcare system, while us, the people that are disabled, are slowly sinking. And we are not being recognized. Why aren't we being recognized? It's because the media has grabbed on to the attention of the Palestine Israeli Gaza conflict and all its explosive stuff that goes on about that. I don't mean to use the word explosive, but yes, that is what it's like. The same thing with the Alphabet Gang and all the other things that go on. And I say Alphabet Gang because I can't get past how many different things you guys keep adding to your list. As a sidebar, I noticed that there is a school board that's arguing whether there's Indigenous queer, Two Spirit, or queer Indian. They're arguing about stupidity in my mind. Sexuality has no business in the classroom other than to be taught, right? Just almost like the fact that we said no religion should be in school. Well, guess what? No sexuality should be in school. And that's the way it should be, right? Anyway, let's get back to the disabled people and everything else. I will say this, and I will say it again. In order for things to happen, us as human beings who are disabled need to raise our vibration and our energy levels, and we need to act on it. Let's make it better for us. And the only way we can do it is if we fight, folks. We fight and ask for it. We can't wait for other people. Visit your MLA, visit your MP's office, write them, email them, phone them. Again, step into their office, pay them a visit. Yes, folks, and this to you, I will say a big hug to everybody that is out there that is having a hard time and you're on disability and you're trying to make ends meet. And I am proud of you for still being here. I want to give you positive energy. I want to give you a big hug. And I will say this, let's fight for fairness for people with disabilities. Thank you and have a good day. This is another Housecoat Chat.